Greetings. So, have you ever written a lyric that you really like, but you're not quite sure of how to come up with a melody that best fits it? I'm going to talk about all of that in today's video. So, right off the bat, I just want to say that this video is taken directly from my mini course where I talk about all things melody writing and specifically how to write a catchy melody. So, if you like what you see here and you want to go a little bit deeper, you can check out the mini course in its entirety for free at the link in the description below. Before we get into it, I just want to preface this by saying that in this video, I'm going to be working with pre-existing lyrics written by my friend Melanie, and basically the focus is on putting together a catchy chorus for an alternative rock song inspired by bands like My Chemical Romance and that sort of thing, right? So like alternative emo, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to be writing the spec on this one, and if you download the course, you'll get all the details on how I go about it. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's just say that you're working on a song and you've got pretty much everything laid out as far as you've got your tempo set, you've got your key signature, you've got your chords, you even have lyrics written, but you are hitting a wall because you're unsure of how you want the vocal melody to go. So what you can try doing is start by bookending the melody. So I'm gonna explain that right now. So what that means is if I don't know exactly how the melody is gonna go, I like to choose some target notes somewhere around the beginning or the end of the melody, or wherever my ear gravitates towards, but generally speaking it's the beginning and the end of the melody, and then that will help me to kind of navigate throughout the rest of it and make choices based off of that. So the first thing I'm going to do is just listen back. I've got two chords here. I've got a D major and a G major, so let's just listen to what we got. Okay, and the lyric is I burn brighter than the colors on the rainbow. Already, because I'm coming in on that D, I want something here that, says emotional impact. Like I want to choose some notes that are really, really emotionally impactful. So for me, a very musically tense note sounds like an F sharp. And that's what I hear in my head whenever I listen back to that. And instead of like having I being the lyric that I'm using the note for right here, I'm actually going to start a little bit beforehand. So I burn brighter. So bright, the first syllable, right, of the word brighter. So bright is actually going to get that F sharp. So let's find an F sharp. And let's make you an octave higher. All right, so we have our first note here. And now the end of it, the other side of the bookend equation, right? I want to find some notes that can suit the word rainbow, right? I think I want to use both syllables for rainbow, if memory serves correct. So rainbow, right? So like if I bring it in here, start mouthing the lyrics. I burn brighter than the colors on the rainbow. So there's a little bit of rhythmic displacement going on with the melody. I'm not going like dead on the beat right now, so I need to figure that out. But then the colors on the rainbow. So bow sounds like it's going to be right here. Let's see if I can find that. So then the colors on the rainbow. Right. And that is not the note that I want. So it's interesting. So we have F sharp here and then E here. So colors on the rainbow. Okay, so this is essentially what I mean by bookending the melody, right? So like this is kind of like my start point, this is my end point, and then from there I can just color in between the lines. So while we're at it, speaking of coloring in between the lines, I want to show you what it looks like in real time. Now, I already know what the melody is going to be. It's already been written, but I just want you to see what the process actually looks like in real time. So I got my starting point, got my end point, and I'm going to just start here. Just, going for quick wins right now, just targeting the low-hanging fruit, if you will. So lyric is starting on brighter, so brighter, and then brighter than. So brighter than the colors. So the colors, better than the. This is all the same note. Brighter than the. So brighter than the colors. Brighter than the colors. So now I need on the. So brighter than the colors on the. And then the rainbow. So that's that. All I was doing was just reading the lyric out loud, getting a feel for things, and just using my ear to dictate where the notes are going to sound best to me. Okay, so I've filled in the bookends. Now there's a little section right here with the I burn. So I want to get that because that actually kicks the melody off before the rest of the music comes in. And there we have it. Here is the entirety of the melody for the lyrics. I burn brighter than the colors on the rainbow. So let's hear it. Right? So as you can see, starts, a little bit before the chord hits, and then it ends on a note that builds tension, right? And it makes sense because we're over this chord right here, right? This G major. So this is going to lead to some interesting peaks and valleys throughout the rest of the chorus, which I share in my course, and you'll see me just go step by step building this whole thing together. So if you're interested in that, follow the link in the description below to opt in, and I will see you over there. All right, so that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, you know where to find me. I'll see you on the next one.